What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to give you guys some Atlanta Falcons news. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So today in Atlanta Falcons news, the Atlanta Falcons have released kicker Younghoe. And I do want to wish Younghoe happy trails. He is one of those guys that's been with our team for the last 6 seasons. And he has won a lot of football games for our Atlanta Falcons, kicking field goals in the clutch and making a lot of them. Unfortunately, he started the spiral starting last season where he missed a good portion of his field goals last year. And he did start to kind of lose his confidence and things of that nature. But as I mentioned, I hope that Younghoe bounces back and possibly can sign with another team, and hopefully he gets his confidence back and things of that nature, and he goes back to being that consistent kicker that I know he can be. He's proven it over the last 6 years with our Falcons that he is one of the better kickers in the NFL. He just has to get that mentality and that confidence back. Now, also today in Atlanta Falcons news, the Falcons did sign kicker John Parker Romo, who we brought in last week. We signed him to our practice squad last week, but he did make all of his kicks against the Minnesota Vikings last Sunday night on Sunday Night Football in prime time. He went 5 for 5, had a really impressive performance. And today he was given a 2-way contract being signed to the active roster by our Atlanta Falcons. So shouts out to John Parker Romo and congratulations to him on being one of those guys that took advantage of an opportunity that was presented. I do think that John Parker Romo is a solid kicker. He played his college ball at Virginia Tech University, one of those universities that's known for special teams and things of that nature. And he was a very accurate kicker on the collegiate ranks. And he's also been a very accurate kicker since he's been in the NFL. So shouts out to John Parker Romo. Hopefully he can continue this hot streak, and hopefully he can play just as well the remainder of the season as he did in that first game for our Atlanta Falcons. As we know, in the NFL, points are at a premium. And when you get into the red zone, whether it's scoring touchdowns, kicking field goals, we know that most NFL games come down to 1-possession games. So you can't afford to have any miscues, whether it's field goals or whether it's scoring points and scoring touchdowns and things of that nature. So John Parker Romo now has to live up to the expectations. And he has big shoes to fill because the Atlanta Falcons have had some really good kickers throughout the years. Guys like Matt Bryant, guys like Younghoe, who's been a really good kicker for a long time. And now John Parker Romo trying to follow in his footsteps. So with that being said, you guys give me your thoughts on Younghoe being released by our Atlanta Falcons. Also, John Parker Romo being signed today. I love, seeing this Atlanta Falcons team as far as guys like Raheem Morris and Terry Fontenot kind of learning from the mistakes that they made last year. We know sometimes that our Atlanta Falcons, owner Arthur Blank and head coach Raheem Morris, that sometimes we can be loyal to a fault. And it's nothing wrong with, being loyal, but we know that the NFL is a business. And unfortunately, even though Younghoe was a really good guy and a really good player for a long time with our team, I did think it was time to kind of move on based off of, the situation. So with that being said, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button for your boy. I have a lot more content coming for you guys. But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed. Peace.